Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a period starter kit. This could be before or actually just a regular period kit to keep in your locker. This is something that I would keep in my locker, or if I went to a friend's house and I was expecting my period or I think I'm going to get it, or just in case. It's pretty thin for all the stuff I have in here, and the bag itself really isn't too big either. So when we open it up here, sorry, I'm going to have to put this down. Here is what we see. We have pads here, we have underwear and some Ziplocs, a few tampons, and then some liners. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the pads here. 4 pads. I have 2 Always Radiant Infinity Totally Teen pads. These are the regulars, and they look like this. And for any of the products I mentioned in this video, you can actually ask for a review or a favorites, etc. Looks like this. It's one of my favorite pads. Always Infinities has to be one of my favorites. So I just have 2 of those. Then I have 2 U by Kotex Cleanwear regulars. These ones I don't like as much, but they're also pretty good starters. The tween ones I have to say might be a little better to start with, just because they're a little smaller. And those look like this. I like the wing style on these better though. They're easier to put around your underwear. Then I have 1 Always Ultra Thin Heavy Flow. And this one is actually pretty old. They probably have the packaging changed by now. And this one looks like this. Here. And it has the Elite Guard core. Then I have 1 overnight pad, and this is the Up and Up brand, and this is actually really comfortable. It's my favorite night pad. And this one is ginormous. But you actually, surprisingly, for a night pad, you don't feel it that much. And it doesn't give you a wedgie like other pads. And so that's what I have for pads in here. I had to check these, I have these 6. Next, I'll do liners. I have 12 liners in here, and they are all the U by Kotex Barely There liners. I have 12 just because they're a little nice to wear every day. Those look like this. And then with liners, there's a lot of different liners you can choose from. There's wrapped ones, there are unwrapped ones, and then 2 of the top ones are the Always Dailies that are wrapped, and then the U by Kotex Barely There liners. They're basically the exact same as you can see here. So like here's the first, here's the Always Dailies, and then here's the U by Kotex. The U by Kotex does feel, to me, it works better, but it's probably just because I was introduced to the U by Kotex one first. But then there's also like these ones here that are basically the size of a pad that I use right when I think I'm going to get my period. And these are also good for light days. Like if you are first starting and you have these but you don't have pads, these should probably be okay. And this one here is just the regular, not extra long version. These are the Always Extra Protection. This is the regular size, and this is, I think, the extra long size. And then I have the medium size, right? Maybe this is the same size. Yeah, I have the medium one here. These are the long, extra long, and regular size. Then, so I just have 12 of these liners here. Next in the kit, I'm going to go for the tampons. I have 3 tampons in here, and these are the U by Kotex Click Regulars. I really recommend, if you're starting, I really recommend having at least 1 regular or light tampon in your kit, just in case you're going swimming or you just really want to try one out. I really recommend starting with either the U by Kotex Sleek Regular or the U by Kotex Click Regular. To me, I started with Sleeks, and they worked really well and easily. But there are other brands too, like Playtex. A good starter one for Playtex is the Playtex Gentle Glide 360. This is the regular. Then they also have the Playtex Sport Regular. And they have Tampax, which I really don't like because it opens up really, really weird. So this one here is the light. and then I have a super. And I really recommend you either start with a light or a regular, whatever you're using. U by Kotex carries regular, but trust me, if I was fine, you'll be fine. So, that's it for the products in my bag here. I just have the 6 different pads, the 12 liners, and the 3 tampons. Oh, and I actually have in here a pair of underwear, because you might ruin your underwear the first time. For me, I caught it. It was just like a little bit like right there. So I caught it in time where I could just kind of like clean it off. And so yeah, I have a pair of these, and to fold it, I just tuck in the crotch on the 2 sides. And then I have a couple Ziplocs, because not every school, I'm not sure why this happens, but not every school has those like trash cans in the girls' bathrooms, which they really should all get those. Like once you hit 4th or 5th grade, they need to start having those in the bathroom. And these are good to like put used pads if your school doesn't have those, and also for your underwear, because if you ruin them, you can put them in a plastic bag, and you won't have to worry about them getting all over your backpack or bag or wherever you're going to put them. So that is everything here that is in my bag. You could add things like hand sanitizer, chapstick, Advil, a little Hershey's Kisses are good unless you're having cravings. I personally haven't experienced cravings, but some people do. Anyways, that's a big overview. Ask me in the comments down below what you'd like to see. I can do reviews, more kits. You can like do specific kits for, say you're traveling somewhere, especially since spring break is coming up. Questions like how do you sneak a pad into the bathroom and things like that. Anything really. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye guys.